Hello everyone, welcome to another scrapbook process video. For this layout I am using the Paige Evans Whimsical collection and I'm scrapbooking a photo of little me. I asked my mum and dad and they said they estimated I was around 6 or 7 in the picture, and it's a picture of me on my birthday and I got one of those big art sets. You probably, once you see the picture again when it's back on screen, you'll probably recognise them. Everyone wanted one in the mid-90s. They had the pens and the watercolours and I think they had oil pastels and colouring pencils, and I loved it so much. And you can see my little face, I'm just so pleased and happy. And I thought it would be a great picture to scrapbook with this collection, because this collection's very much about being crafty and creative and stuff. So yes, I thought combining the two would work well. But I also wanted to add a cut file to this layout, sort of as a big centerpiece for it. And I went to the Paige Evans cut file store because that's my go-to, because I just love her cut files. And I saw this one, which is called Box of Crayons, and I thought it would just be perfect for this particular layout. Now, it was a pain in the behind to pack this cut file, I think, because it's quite a delicate one. So it did take me a good 45 minutes or more to back it, and in some places, because usually I just trace around the shape from the back and then cut that shape and stick it on, but because the lines of the cut file are so delicate, when you tried to trace around them, they just moved. So I kind of cut the rough shape and then used my craft knife to finish it off. So I've used that paper from the collection, that one that's all the geometric hexagons and triangles and stuff with the foiling on for the box part of the box of crayons. And then I'm using this little basic scrapbook paper pad, which I'm pretty sure I got from the range. It's just all the colours of the rainbow, but in a more pastel one. I have the bright one as well, but I thought the pastel one would go better with this collection. And I'm going to use that for all the colours of the crayons. And I used that pink paper, which I had as a scrap, for the label bit of each crayon. And yeah, as I said, I have sped this up and cut this down an awful lot, because yes, I just took a very long time. But you know, after you do something like that, you feel a sense of achievement, so I was quite happy with it, especially with I did intend to do the crayons in rainbow order, and then because in that paper pad the colours are not in rainbow order, it just completely threw me off for some reason, so I just did rainbow-ish order, and I'm fairly sure there's some colours of the rainbow I didn't even put on there, but you get the idea. Just also, sometimes when you buy like boxes of pencils and crayons and stuff, they're not in rainbow order anyway, so there it is, finished all there, and yeah, I really like the way that looks. So the backing paper I'm using, oh, I was going to give it a name and now I've just remembered pink Paislee papers don't have names, they have numbers, but it's the one that's just got loads and loads of little hearts all over, and some of the hearts are foiled and some of them are coloured. And I'm just doing some packaging technique with Distress Oxide in spun sugar, just to have a nice splash around it. The first time I did it though, you can see it there, I put way too much water on and the paper basically went see-through, so whoops for that, but it mostly gets covered up, that area. Yeah, you can see there, I just wanted some splashes and stuff coming out because I think it relates quite nicely to the picture and stuff, like that childhood crafty, I don't know what I'm talking about because I still make messes and splashes now, but I'm not 7 anymore. I cut the photo down, as you just saw, because there was a lot of unneeded space in that photo, like the sofa and bags of rubbish and stuff. And then for backing it, I thought I'd just do something slightly different. I have just backed it with that blue paper, which has got the stars on. Again, some of those are foiled. That's from the 6x6 paper pad. But here I'm just kind of using some scraps from this collection and creating a something to back it. So I've got a triangle, which is backed by something else. There's that tag as well. I've just put an eyelet in there. It says, does it say with love or my love you, it says, but I didn't actually want that on the layout, so I've just tucked it behind, so you just see the top of the tag with the eyelet and the twine in it like that. Just a nice collection of bits and pieces. And yes, so that's the backing, I think, mostly for the photo. And then I'm going to pop up my cut file here on some foam. Oh, I forgot to say, by the way, at the beginning of this video, I meant to, but if my voice sounds weird at all, I seem to be coming down with cold, and my voice occasionally keeps going croaky, and then it's normal, and then I sound like a toad. I don't know. It's not like a bad cold, you know, one of those ones where you just kind of feel a little bit grotty around the edges and not at 100%. But anyways, I'm fine. It's just if I sound, as I said, like a toad at any point in the video, then that's why. So what am I doing now? So cut file backed with foam. I just whacked that 6x6 paper pad on it just to sort of hold it down, because when you use wet glue, it needs a minute or two to dry. And then I also backed my photo just with a little bit of white tissue paper just to sort of bring it up a little bit from all that busyness going on in the background. And then I've put a little bit of foam on one side of the photo to stick it down so it's lying flush with everything going on there. And then it is time for embellishments. So here I'm just opening the die cut pack and going through that and choosing bits and pieces to use. Didn't use any of the rub-ons, even though I love them. But in the die cut pack, as I was saying about this collection and being creative and stuff, there's lots of little bits and pieces. There's the scissors there, and pencils and pens and paintbrushes. So I wanted to use a lot of those kind of bits. So I've got the pencil and the paintbrush and the pen sticking out from behind the photo, the scissors sort of front and center there, and then a couple of little phrases and stuff. That one says "Let's get creative," which I thought was quite appropriate. Then this little round thicker sticker, which I can't see what it says on my tiny little screen, but it says something, maybe it's something about following your dreams. I am not sure, but I'm just going through the sticker packs and things and finding lots of little nice bits and pieces to add. There's like these little things, they kind of look like washi strips, so I've added those. I'm adding this little scallop piece just next to the photo there, just for a nice little element to find. And then, what does that say? Playful, a couple of little phrases to use as well, and wonder there. Thought that was kind of appropriate too. And then what am I gonna do next? I have forgotten. Again, I filmed this a few weeks ago and then had all the technical problems, so I'm kind of catching up on doing all the voiceovers and don't remember anything I did with any of these projects. Adding some florals, there we go, behind the photo, because even though florals are not necessarily related to the photo, I love florals and I think they look good on pretty much any project. My title up here is just always been creative, so I'm using the large thickers for the word creative. I have used those thickers twice, so this is my second title I've used for it, and I'm out of E's already. No more E's left, so that is going to be a problem in the future for using those. I don't know, where's the E gone now? Oh, there it is. But anyways, I'm using my T-square to make sure it's not tight, straight. And then, as I always do with chipboard thickers like that, I put them on with glue because they just always pop off. It's so annoying. But the foam ones, the little foam ones I'm using here for the smaller part of my title, those are pretty reliable for sticking on, so I don't bother adding extra glue to those. Again, I was kind of going to do it in rainbow order, and then I was too lazy and couldn't be bothered. And then from here on out, I'm pretty much going to add many Nouveau drops. I was just going to add a few, and then each time I added one colour, I was going, oh, we need another colour, and then we need another colour. So the colours I'm using, I wrote them down because I knew I wouldn't remember. I started with Simply White, then I did Dandelion Yellow, then it was Blue Babe, currently it is Apple Green, and then I'm going to finish with a Bubblegum Blush. So not all of the colours of the rainbow, but really nice pastel ones that again go really nicely with this collection, and just kind of, again, that sort of busy splattery effect that I wanted for this layout, because like that hint of childlike excitement and wonder and whatnot. Anyways, I am now finished. Hopefully you'll be seeing some close-ups right about now. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. Links will be down in the description box. And yeah, okay, I'm done. Please leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Chat to me in the comments. I am now going. Bye-bye!